Syllabus designers focus on identifying and selecting the readings for a class, rather than thinking about pedagogical payoff of the readings. The readings should serve the course objectives and, therefore, should be a natural extension of those objectives. An academic discipline is, in one sense, a certain kind of conversation about the world. That conversation has its own vocabulary, its own logic, its own traditions. The most successful students will be those who have the kind of language they need in order to read materials and follow lectures in the discipline. Towards the beginning of a course, conducting a close reading of representative course materials with a class can show the students how to read the kind of written discourse that is typical of the discipline. The professor may read while thinking aloud, that is, stating what he is looking for, reading passages out loud and voicing the important points he finds in them, and the questions they raise in his mind, and voicing his expectations of what might come next. Consider the following. What texts will students read? Choose texts and locate them. Check for books in print. Check on available copies in the library. Review texts for style and audience. Will your students be able to read this? And/or will you be able to teach them how to read this? Most important, make sure the course objectives determine the readings, not the other way around. Put each text to a test. What specific learning objectives are served by this reading? If you cannot find a fit, the text should probably be dropped. Also, if you find that several texts address a single goal, you may be hitting one of your many goals too hard and shortchanging others. Start breaking down the text according to the broad units of the course, and plot the readings out based on those units. Keep in mind that most instructors, due to the love of the subject, often want to assign much more than students can process. Better to limit readings and have students grapple thoroughly with them rather than to cover a lot superficially.